Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Denise Abate Smith, Treasures of a Crafty Mind, and this is my YouTube channel. Welcome! If you are not already a subscriber, I really hope you consider subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, and sticking around for future videos. We are going to be doing tutorials. We're going to have some fun, and I'm going to let loose. I'm going to be me. So I hope you will join along. Now, in a past video, I shared this cutie pie little box that I made using the KSCrafts Jumbo paperclip die set here. This one I did purchase from Amazon. I want to come back and make this one with you. Someone asked me about not cutting the die set, the die apart like I did with the larger one. It wouldn't have fit. It would not have worked, so I just went ahead and cut it off and made the size I need for a swap, okay? So someone had asked about not cutting it apart, and so you would need a 3/8 of an inch deep box like I did with this one, and I'm going to show you how to make it. Please stick around for the tutorial, and let's get the measurements. Today you will need a good heavy cardstock, 5 7/8 of an inch by 3.5 inches wide, okay? And hold on one second. Sorry, scratch that. 5 3/8. Do I wear my glasses? No. Why would I? Because I want to see, right? I'm looking through my phone. Sometimes I think I don't need them. I probably do. So I'm going to let you look at this board here. This is the We Are Memory Keepers board. As you can see, we have 5 3/8 of an inch on the long side. And the short side, three and a half inches. Okay, and now that we have it on the 3.5 inch side, we are going to score 3/8 of an inch on each side, okay? And that's all you do. 3/8 of an inch. And let's rotate it, because sometimes, like the Posh Paper Lady says, I was a Posh Paper Lady die-hard, watched every video for the first 2 years. And then I went off on a different crafty adventure. And so if you turn it and do 3/8 of an inch on both sides, it's going to be identical, okay? So on the long side, we're going to score at 3/8 of an inch, 2.5 inches, 2 7/8, and then at 5 inches. Let's start 3/8. Okay, 2.5 inches, 2 7/8, and at 5. You could rotate it and do 3/8 of an inch, but I'm not going to, okay? And now let's go ahead and fold and burnish all of our score lines. Get your handy dandy tool that you use, that you like best. How have you been? What's new? You know, have you ever watched Call Me Chris here on YouTube? I adore her. I get a kick out of watching her videos. She's a cosmetologist in Canada, or a hairstylist in Canada, I just, she's a younger version of me. I literally have a singing, dancing session in my kitchen when I'm cooking. You can ask my kids. It embarrasses them. I'm like wow. I wished I would have just been a little bit more outgoing, you know. But anyway, if you would rather have a SNL version of the sewing hour or crochet hour where we talk really smoothly and calmly, then, you know, let me know. But I would really like to just have a lot of fun, eh? Just a lot of fun. Okay, so now what we're going to do is cut this to look like this. Oh, and did you see Tiffany McGill, Crafting Like a Boss McGill, has a book out on making these kind of boxes for any size? She gives you that. There's a notebook. As you might remember, I have this notebook here of hers, and this is for flat fold boxes. And she's got 2 other notebooks out. So if you are interested in a notebook that you can keep measurements for little boxes, treat boxes and stuff, please head over and to Amazon or head over to Tiffany McGill's YouTube channel, Tiffany Crafting Like a Boss McGill, and you can check out her awesome book. It's so cool. I know someone who's an author. She wrote a book. Okay, so we want to make the piece of paper that we just got done cutting and scoring and all of that jazz. We want to cut this to look like that, okay? All right, and so on these inside here, just ever so slightly, you're going to do a fun little miter on the inside, okay? And you go ahead and just do that on each side so you don't forget. Am I in frame for you here? And then I'm going to miter on the inside over here. And then we want to do this side like that one. Okay. I wouldn't know how to do any of this if I wouldn't have found YouTube and all of my crafty friends that have taught me so much. Very grateful. And I hope that if you are new, I am sharing something that will benefit you. Okay, wet glue. I'm going to use wet glue. Okay. Now I am using plain paper. If you have directional paper, I'm going to give you a tip on how to remember to keep which side you want facing you, okay? Now, the side that you want, if this happens to be directional on the inside, and you want this to read and be the top, what we're going to do is make the complete box on the bottom first. Okay, and what I want to do with this is I'm going to flip it over because I was not thinking, but I want to open it up and see the cute writing, because then the plain side will be what's glued to the flaps. Okay. And it's up to you if you want the, I'm doing them on the inside, that way it looks more finished on the outside. If you, well, it's totally up to you, it's your box. Okay, and now we want to do this flap, line it up. Now this one, line it up. Okay, and now and it's like a pizza box, right? And so now you have a complete box on the bottom. And because I folded it the opposite direction, you know, so I would look more awkward while making this video. What's smooth and professional? Okay. My suggestion, which was a suggestion by Christian Crafty Adventures, it's a really good tip, is you want to get this ready to go here, and you can even put a notch if you want, a little thumb notch, okay? All right, and hold this together, and now glue a little bit on each side. Okay. This way you don't make the top too tight. Okay, you're guaranteed you're going to be able to open and shut this box. Okay, there we have it. Voila! Okay, my cat's up to something and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and I've pre-made this box, okay, and this can also be a hashtag craft your stash project. And it's Raina, and oh my gosh, big apologies. I cannot remember her collaborator, her very crafty collaborator. So I'm going to make sure I put a link in the description box down below for craft your stash, I think is what the collaboration is called. The proper hashtag will be in my description box. Okay, and so now get your wet glue. All right, and we want the top of the box to be the top. Wow, apologies, I just got a tickle. Okay, so first I'm going to glue the top flap, and then a bit in the middle. And you know, this could be a one and done project, we don't know. Okay, my suggestion is to line it up about 1/8 of an inch below the tabs, okay? And line it up like so. Get that glued down. And then we're gonna glue the other side. And your glue will spread out. You don't have to go nutso with it, like I did. And then it should line up. And that's all you do. That's why the wet glue. You get a little bit of time to get it all set up. And there we go. There's the box. How cute. It's so cute. And you can get a decent embellishment in there, or die cuts. Okay, and then let's get our paper clip. And it just slides right on in like so. How cute, right? And there it is. There it is. Voila. And it's up to you how you want to embellish it. And then sometimes I find that you have to kind of push the little tabs in, and that helps. But as you can see, there it is. You can't put anything super chunky in there, but it's really good for die cuts. You could do some, you know, a couple little bows, a few tiny little flowers, right? Let me show you. Oh, you could do some clay pieces. Let's see. And then here's some flowers. So, a couple of flowers. And some clay flowers. I just made, I'm playing around with air dry clay, guys. It just broke. No. Oh well. Playing. As you can see, you could. That's a little bit heavy, a little bit thick. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and there you go. Voila! And you can see why I think it worked a little bit better by itself. Cutting the tabs off, they kind of force the box to want to stay open. You have to kind of push it down. So, but that's the size box that you can use if you don't want to cut the tabs. Okay? Alrighty. And I'm thinking that we could probably do a little Velcro at the bottom here to keep that down too. But I thought it worked. I really think it works much better. Cutting the tabs off, going a little bit thicker, and then back here we're gonna make something that I will do a video with these when I'm done. Okay, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. My broken piece. Practicing. Okay, not a big deal. I can do something with that. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.